Hi, this is Eric from Cafe Watercolor. Welcome to this week's Tips Tuesday, where I share my thoughts and answer your questions. Sometimes I got one of these two questions. How do I find time to paint? Or I don't know how you do it. You got a full-time job, 3 kids, running a YouTube channel. How do you still have time to paint? So let me make this clear. I am not a workaholic. I still enjoy spending time with my family, and sometimes I still sneaking a little bit of time for a little video game sessions. But yes, in order to do everything that I want to do, I do have to sacrifice a thing or two. That means I don't watch TV and especially binge watch shows. I've never watched a single episode of Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, Breaking Bad, you name it. I heard great things about all of them, but I just choose not to throw myself into something that can potentially eat up my time. There's nothing wrong if you enjoy those shows, but since I have limited time, I need to pick and choose what I do. Even with video games, something I love, I can only choose to play a few games that I occasionally have time for. To me, painting and doing this, like making content for this video that you're watching right now, take the priority over all those other things. Now, I don't know what does that mean for you, but if you are having a hard time finding time to paint, no pun intended, maybe you need to look at your priority. After all, if painting is really that important to you, shouldn't you take priority over something less important? That being said, I know many of us are in a difficult situation with many obligations that we simply cannot ignore. If that is you, I do have something that you can try, and that is to do your painting in different sessions. Like this painting that I just finished today, which you will see a video about this week. Remember to subscribe. I finished the drawing first, yesterday, then I did a value study. After that, I have to attend to something else, so I just leave the finished drawing on my easel. Then I woke up early today to finish the painting. This helps when you don't have a block of an hour or two of free time to finish a single painting. You can spend 15 to 30 minutes for drawing, then come back later when you have more time. You can even break it down to 3 sessions like drawing, first wash, and finish. This not only makes your painting time more flexible, but it can also refresh your eyes. It helps if you tend to trap in the details. When you come back next day and looking at it as a whole picture, you might be able to look at it in a fresher way. Now, this might not be so ideal for you if you tend to lose motivation. For some people, if the motivation comes, it is better to use that momentum to keep painting until you finish. For me though, when I see a drawing waiting to be painted on my easel, I always feel the urge to go and finish that whenever I can. It's like the paper is calling me. Anyways, I hope this small tip is helpful for you if you're struggling to find time to paint. However, I do want to say that painting should be enjoyable. So if you find yourself needing to painfully drag yourself to paint, then maybe you need to take a break. Painting should be something that enriches your life, not to add more stress to it. Okay, that's it for this week's Tip Tuesday. This week I will be sharing a lesson video that will share with you the core element of a loose painting. So if you want to do a loose painting and not stuck in detail, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss my next video. I'm Eric from Cafe Watercolor. See you next time.